One thing that I constantly find myself working on today, I look back and I see my younger self also working on these things. But even today, as an instrumentalist, as a soloist, I want to sound more lyrical on my instrument. Just period. I want to sound like a human voice, right? When I'm improvising, when I stand up on stage to the microphone and people are listening to me and feeling my energy, I want to sound like I'm singing to them, right? And in my practice, I do certain things to help me, accomplish that, to help me work towards that goal, right? And I want to do some of that today with you all. Now, jumping back to that very first exercise I did to open up the masterclass, I played a completely just a free melody, if you will, a free excerpt. And I use this word free, and students they run away from this word, free jazz or free music or avant-garde. Like there's beauty in that music as well, right? So what I want us to do now is pretty much do exactly what I did. And in doing this, I completely free my mind. First, let me rewind a little bit. I typically do this at the very end of my practice session. So I'll warm up, trumpet players, we got to buzz, we have to do our lip slurs, our articulation, our Arben's book. If I'm working on the tune or transcription, I'll do all of those things. At the very end of my practice, this is what I'll do. I'll sit, completely free my mind, and just play melodies and shapes that come to me, right? I'm not thinking of rhythm. I'm not thinking of pitch. I'm not thinking of key center. I'm trying my best not to think of anything. And I'm putting myself in this space where I'm just going to play free melodies, right? Check it out. Again, with the intention in mind of playing melodic. That's the word. We're trying to play more melodic, right? Right? So I'll call that excerpt number one. Then I'll sit, rest for 30 seconds, and do a completely different excerpt, right? Sit, rest for 30 seconds, do a completely different excerpt, right? It's endless, right? And another very cool thing about this, we all have one of these, a cell phone. I put on my voice memo and I record myself every time I do this. And I write and compose music based on these free excerpts that I play. That's probably how I write 40% of my music, playing melodies that come to my mind, recording them, sitting at the piano, catching a vibe of one of the melodies that stuck out to me and start to build from there, right? So you're killing two or three birds at one stone. You're working on your sound, you're working on playing more melodic and more free and more shapes and colors, and you're also working on composition. So I encourage everyone, even my older students, my younger students, everyone, incorporate this into your practice. It only helps you, right? Let me do another excerpt. And while I'm doing this, I want you all to start pulling your horns out so we can go around and start experimenting. I want to hear some of you all again. Right, so here's the second one, right? Again, completely free in my mind. Only thing on my mind is melody. I want to play melodic, right? Right? Excerpt number 2. So it really is as simple as that, right? The most difficult part to me is being able to clear your mind, right? And I also look at this as a form of meditation, to be honest, right? When you're sitting still in silence, trying to clear your mind and play melody, that's definitely meditative, right? Um, let's start there. I want to start there. I want to hear some of you all taking this concept and expressing it through your voice. So who wants to play first?